What? Welcome back to,
The final episode of the night.
yeah! By the night, I mean, you know, I spaced these out so it won't, I mean, it's not gonna be nighttime when you know what, shut up.
If you insist.
Don't you mess with me.
Okay.
So we're gonna actually properly and not mess up this time. And maybe it'll, I don't know, farther place, right? Yeah. Fake date. Not excitedly.
Right. You say that could be cool. You say it super casually, like you pretend to be in relationships with aliens every day of your life. Elwurd grins, clearly pleased. You're sure this was the right choice. Then again, you've thought that before, only to end up in terrifyingly painful situations. But you're pretty confident this time that it'll be fine.
That's great. Thanks for doing me a solid. I'll owe you one.
She shoots you a finger gun and winks. In what is now a deeply familiar story beat, Elwurd takes you back to her hive. It's pretty messy. You can understand why her ex would have a hard time finding something she left here.
Just distracted from weird feed things, posters, and what is this, a book? That is a giant fucking soda can.
It's a bank, you goober.
Shut up. And a treasure chest! With a soda, anyway.
You don't see any sign of the Lucius, but it's probably rude to ask about that, what with how often trolls and other animals are murdered on this society. The beads are right there, you idiot. They're the Lucius.
What?
You ask Elwurd if you should get your story straight. Like, how did you meet? How long have you been dating? Who's the funny one? Who's always gets to choose the food on date nights?
Yeah, I got like, I got a 3,000 word backstory for us to memorize. I'll be quizzing you on my fave movies. JK. I'm not worried, lol. We can just wing it. Oh, I think she's here anyway.
Sure enough, you hear a...
You okay?
I was very suddenly disoriented. I'm fine. You hear a crisp knock on the door. Elwurd leans against the nearest wall and crosses her arms over her chest, looking bored.
Come on in, girl. Oh, what?
Hey, actual character interaction nonsense.
Wait, you two were dating?
I mean, obviously.
I don't know, it's just surprising, because she's all fucking, yeah, I'm a fucking badass, so what about it? And she's all like, I'm the mom friend. I'm nice. I don't know.
Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. Shut up. Another troll enters the hive. Hey, wait a second, you know this one. This troll is already your friend. That might be a good thing, but it might also ruin your chances with the friend you're currently chasing.
I mean, I'm fine with that, because, I don't know. So far, I like Bronya better. I don't know.
They're both equally boring.
What?
Come to think of
No.
it.
I mean...
But maintaining your existing friendship is important too. You're going to have to find a way to balance this. She doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Hello, Elwurd. We can make... Hey, she's not doing the hand thing that she always does whenever she... Yeah, anyway. We can make this the last time we have to see each other. If you would just hand over my favorite sweater. I don't have it. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. It's very simple. 1, I was wearing it over here when we broke up. Is that it? Is that it on the couch? 2, I keep careful track of all of my belongings. 3, you think it's funny to antagonize me. All signs point to you having it. I don't want to fight again. Isn't it nicer if we collaborate? Who's fighting? I don't even remember what your sweater looks like. I don't really think about it. Or you. At all. Ever. Emotional dishonesty is a barrier to help. Emotional dishonesty is a barrier to helpful communication. Ugh. I'm not one of your little jades who have to listen to this crap. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna get dragged back into this. You're interrupting my date, Bronya. More like boring ya. lmao. I'm actually trying to hang out with somebody who's not you right now. I just realized, okay, whenever I was getting people to vote on who I should,
Yeah.
whose route, one of the people was randomly like, do Bronya's route again. And I'm like, what? But also, I misread it as do the bronze route again, because I was saying, okay, gold gets this many points, blue gets this many points. Then they said Bronya, and I was like, bronze? What? I don't want to do the bronze route again. I did the bad route twice. It was painful. I didn't like it.
I don't know what route we're talking about.
Country girl.
Oh, okay.
But were they stealthily spoiler?
Maybe? I don't know.
Whatever, I have a headache.
It's funny, because didn't you tell me that, like, Green one was supposed to be a lesbian back whenever we played her story?
Yeah, according to the fandom, like, her and, the one you called a Chinese cat lady, because they were released on Valentine's Day.
Right.
Oh, hey! Hey!
Hey?
This is that lesbianism that you were saying that I promised you or whatever.
It is. It's finally here. It's boring.
Yeah, I didn't actually promise you lesbianism. I just said that the fandom said, you can be around a lesbian and lesbian things not actually happen. You know that, right?
Yes, I know. Why are you looking so weird?
Just, this was a thing that would happen in, like, more than one episode. If I brought it up, at the end, you would end the episodes, but there was no lesbians in this episode.
I mean, yeah, that is funny.
Whatever. Anyway.
Poking fun at your shit is funny.
What was it? Blue. I'm actually trying to hang out with someone who's not you right now. A real cutie.
Oh man. Oh no. Elwurd makes a lazy gesture at you, as if to indicate that pointing you out to Bronya is barely holding her interest. You look at Bronya and try to smile. You lift your hand in a tentative way. Hi, you say. What the fuck animation? Bronya's taken aback. She looks back and forth between you and Elwurd a couple times, trying to make sense of the situation.
You and Elwurd? Well, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were looking for a romantic connection. I could have introduced you to some of my other Jades. Not that I mind if you're with Elwurd. I wish only for the best for her in all that she does.
Elwurd rolls her eyes theatrically. Then she looks back at you.
You two know each other?
She doesn't look happy about it. You remember that the reason she wanted to fake date with you in the first place was to hold your cool alien status over her ex's head. Bronya already knowing you has undoubtedly taken some of the wind out of her sails. You have to do something to turn this around. You don't want it to be rude to Bronya, but surely just hyping Edward is safe. You tell Bronya thanks for the offer, but you're happy with the choices you've made. She looks a little hurt, but quickly rebounds.
Of course. I wouldn't tell you how to conduct your personal life. I'm really just here for my sweater. Can you get it, please, Elwurd? No. Nah.
What?
Nah, lol. Shut up, I can read. You just lost it. Stop making excuses to come over here.
This is getting pretty personal. You try to make yourself as unobtrusive as possible, pulling the collars of your, well, Tagara's robe up to hide your face.
Someone might accuse you of manufacturing reasons for me to keep coming over. By not giving it back. Lol. Okay, whatever. I'll just let you know if it turns up, alright? Not alright. You've said that before and you've never followed through. 2, you never contact me first. 3, you're obviously not motivated to find it. I want to settle this once and for all. It's time to resolve our conflict. Jeez. I didn't steal your fucking sweater. Look, I want to resolve this too. But now just isn't a good time. can't you just let me have some time with my new pal here? It does seem like a reasonable request. This may take longer than I would have liked. I suppose I could leave it alone for now, but you can't just keep avoiding me forever. Not just about the sweater. I'm not doing that. I didn't get you... Ugh. Didn't you get enough of talking about our feelings when we were actually together? Why do we have to talk about them now? Let's talk about it later then. I'd rather leave my friend here out of it anyway.
Her friend! Wow, you breathe a sigh of relief. You don't have so many You don't have so many friendships yet that you could stand to lose one. You can now listen to the rest of the conversation with a touch more ease.
I'll come back when you're more available. Please try to work with me on this. Thank you.
Bronya makes her way out. Elwurd watches her leave and then sags back against the wall, scowling. She seems to be in much lower spirits than she was earlier. Your heart aches. Friend or no, you want to see her cheer up again.
But, did I already... I don't think I read that. You know what?
What? She takes a deep breath and looks over at you.
I do have her sweater. It's in the back of my closet.
She starts laughing. You giggle a little too. What just happened here is an opening. You witnessed something revealing, and now Elwurd is in a vulnerable position. You don't want to push her or anybody. You don't want to push her or annoy her, but she did loop you into this, and you can't waste this opportunity. It might be worth it to take a risk. You say, hesitantly, that it seems like Bronya was really desperate, like she's totally not over it.
I know, right? I told you.
You say that also it's okay to not be over it 100% yet. That even if a relationship was wrong and you're way better off without it, sometimes you can still feel a little sad, and that's fine. In fact, you say it can make you seem emotionally deep in an extremely cool way. You give her a little smile. She smiles back.
Thanks for saying that. You're really nice. You didn't have to do all that for me. Sorry for bringing you into this mess. Did you still want to get that drink? You're a good friend.
Your heart overflows and you beam a brilliant smile at her. You feel the warm bloom of friendship opening its sweet petals in your heart. Friendship achieved. Victory!
Woo! Why are all of your outs underwhelming?
I don't know.
Is it because of the huge what the fuckery that was like the gold route?
Maybe.
Cause that was some intense with the people, the bus and the drones and the.
It was whatever. It was more intense than her, certainly, but like that was just sort of this game I have found. Okay. Alternates between stupid levels of what the fuckery and kind of dull. And just, I don't know, she was kind of dull. Much like Bronya and Cowgirl Chick. Both of them kind of dull.
They were not dull.
They were dull to me for my own stupid personal biased reasons, which I am fully entitled to have. Thank you, Mom. You grub-chugging weirdo.
Grub-chugging. Whatever, man.
That felt like a Homestuck insult, I don't know.
That's it. You just accused me of drinking children.
Yes.
like I blend them up and drink them?
Yes.
Like an Alternia that doesn't even sound like... Don't you make noises, phone. Quit making noises. Anyway, I am once again at a lack of anything to really comment about any of this.
It's 12:51 a.m. How about that? That's a comment. We did better than last time. Last time didn't it go on till like 1:30 or whatever?
I don't remember. It was like it was super like just yeah.
But Ashley, there was finally definitive lesbians, probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I mean, there was no actual, totally definite lesbian content there, except for her poster. And even that's up to interpretation, because you can't just base things on visuals, really.
You do remember the part where she ditched us to go hang out with some other girl, right?
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything? I mean,
And we
friendship
literally...
Actually, she realized that you just weren't the kind of friend she was looking for.
We just had to deal with her, and she broke up with her girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean...
They were girlfriends.
Yeah. I mean, girls have girlfriends. It's just a thing. Guys don't have guy friends, because weirdness, but you know.
Goodbye!
Hello. Oh, my throat. What the hell?